Alright, so I'm going to explain to you guys, at least in my opinion, why I think they dislike Johnny Cage. First of all, why the fuck does Terminator have two intros where he's completely disrespecting Johnny Cage? And best believe he took this bike from Johnny Cage. There's no way in the fuck Johnny Cage is just going to give this nigga a free fucking bike. Maybe that's the case. Who knows? Right? Maybe they're just doing this because it is the Terminator, and the Terminator is a very popular movie, and obviously Arnold, you know, he's going to be like, you ain't a real movie star. You ain't not a real movie star. Oh, however the fuck you talk. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's just all it is. But then again, it's like, why does he have two intros dedicated to disrespecting Johnny Cage? That doesn't make any fucking sense. And then this nigga is riding off in the motherfucking moonlight with this nigga's bike. There's no way that Johnny Cage just gave him that bike. There's just no way. Maybe this bike was a collectible or some shit like that. Who knows? I don't fucking know. But then again, if you think about it, it's the Terminator. He's not gonna ask for permission. He's just gonna take that bike. That's it. So another reason why I don't think they like Johnny Cage is that they still have not fixed his whiffing issues. There are a small portion of crushing blows that are still completely useless, like his parry, his forward 4-3 string, which is very rare that you actually get on the opponent. Sometimes you can catch the opponent off guard if they don't see it coming. Sometimes you can do this to a beginner player, but overall those two crushing blows are completely useless, and I personally think that they should change Johnny Cage's nut punch crushing blow into a throw crushing blow. You know what I mean? They should replace that crushing blow requirement for his little nut punch or his nut kick with his throw, one of the throws, you know what I'm saying, where he breaks your neck or kicks you in the face, something. You know what I mean? That's how I personally feel about it. It you know, it doesn't make sense how they buffed up the Collector, made him a lot better, buffed up that one bitch Devora that I hate, and they're a lot better with the frame data and shit like that. I mean, you can look at Devora, she can literally put you in a frame trap and you can't even get out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me being completely honest, right? But they still have not fixed this nigga's whiffing issues. Everybody and their mom was feeling pretty optimistic when they thought that his projectiles were actually not going to whiff anymore. Niggas was telling me that in the comment section down below. But guess what, bitch? Guess what? If I go to training mode right now, if I go to training mode right the fuck now, I'm going to show you guys that he's still whiffing his fucking projectiles. Doesn't matter if he's in the third variation. Doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. It just does not matter. They still have not fixed this whatsoever. And then people make excuses. Stop complaining. This, that, this. Nigga. You gotta be kidding me. Now, here's the thing, man. I don't believe Johnny Cage in this variation is a pressure fighter, and I will be showing a small video showing me actually zoning the shit out of this one guy to the point where he couldn't even do shit, and I was timing my zoning correctly. I was baiting him, so you'll see parts where I just did this, stopped for a brief moment, traded with him, he got hit, and then there's times where I would do this, and then I amplified and caught his ass off guard and shit. You're gonna see that. Right, and I'm gonna show you guys that video at the end of this video, just to show you that Johnny Cage is an actual zoner in this variation, right? Because, you know, they say, hey, you know, we're gonna make him into a zoner instead of giving him, you know, his stunt double, buffing that up a little bit, giving him his nut punch, his straight fireballs, and his shadow kick. You know, why the fuck not? You know, why not just give him, you know, two projectiles to where he could be an annoying ass zoner and shit like that? First, let me just show you guys this real quick. First of all, I'm gonna show you guys the first version, right? See this? That's the first version. This is the second version, right? And what I mean by this is the second version, I'm doing this, right? That's why these little force balls are coming out a lot straighter, right? So I'm gonna put Sonya Blade on this, and then I'm gonna put her on this, right? Johnny Cage is not a pressure fighter in this variation. He's really not. I hate that, you know, I had one of my subscribers say that, but I'm sorry, man, but this nigga is a zoner. There's no way that he's getting any kind of pressure on any opponent in this game, big or small, if they're crouching like this. Like, there's no way in the fuck he's getting these projectiles. As you can clearly see, only one hit the opponent. Like, look at this. Whip, nigga. Even in the other variation, bro, he still has whiffing issues, my nigga. There's no excuse for this shit whatsoever. There's just no excuse for this. They still have not fixed the whiffing issues with these fucking characters, bro. And people can make all the excuses that they want. Oh, you're a noob, you're a scrub. stop complaining. It's like, nigga, go fuck yourself. As you can clearly see, this nigga is still whiffing on everything, bruh. Then on top of that, like, his fucking crushing blow requirement for this is completely ridiculous. Who the fuck is landing 2 amplified parry moves? Like, who's doing that? The only way that this probably would work is if the opponent tries to hit you with a far-reaching normal. You know, where it says triggers on first hit of the match. You know what I mean? Because there's no way in the hell you're gonna get 2 amplifies in one match. They're gonna see that shit coming, dude. Like, there's just no fucking way. Like, there's literally no way, bro. They can just beat you out with a low, or they can hit you with an overhead and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you serious? Meanwhile, you got Liu Kang. He has a really good crushing blow for his parry, where he get crazy amounts of damage. What else is there? His damn bicycle kicks. He gets crazy amounts of damage off of that. That requirement is super fucking easy to do as well. What else is there? He has a bicycle kick, not a bicycle kick, but a dragonfly kick, where he has a crushing blow, activating that. Obviously, he has his uppercut. He has even a multi-hitting string that's a mid. That's one of the best stagger strings in the game, and that's the core part of his offense, where he gets constant mix-ups and shit. And that nigga has a crushing blow in that shit. Huh? They even gave Devore a fucking crushing blow, but they didn't think it was a good idea to take this nut punch, replace the nut punch crushing blow, and give it all the way down to one of these 2 throws right here. Hell, I would give it to this throw right here, where he breaks your neck like this, and then you just toss your ass over there. And maybe you take dot damage. Who the fuck knows? It's up to the developers. And here's the thing, you know, I wouldn't say, how should I put this? I wouldn't say this is a rant. This is just me proving a point. I do not think they like Johnny Cage too much because they made him into an annoying ass zoner. I understand that one of my subscribers stated that he is a pressure character. He is not a pressure character whatsoever in this variation. I highly doubt that. This variation is meant to, not this variation, but the other one is meant to zone you the fuck out. That's exactly what the variation is meant for. I'm going to show you guys a clear example very soon, but this is all I really had to say, man. I think it's kind of ironic how they have the Terminator stepping on this shit, riding on this nigga's bike, I believe that is. And then on top of that, he still has major fucking whiffing issues. And as a matter of fact, let me show you guys certain guy characters actually, because you know, like I said, I'm a noob, I'm a scrub, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm complaining too much, I'm doing all that, you know what I'm saying? So even though I paid $100 for this game, I don't have a right to say something. Okay.
Cabal.
I see how it is now.
Shang Tsung's island ruins.
I'm a noob, I'm a scrub, fuck these bitch ass niggas. Anyway, let me show you guys with Cabal, right? Because apparently I'm a noob and shit, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about half of the time, and I'm always complaining and shit. So where's the duck? Okay, whiff, nigga. Let me go to the main variation that I actually use. Oh, Lord have mercy. Whiff, nigga. Whiff, nigga. Like, do you see this? Sometimes it hits, sometimes it does not. Did you see that? Come on, man. Like, make the excuses, bro. Like, Cabal's not the only one that can duck under this nigga's projectiles, bro. Like, Raiden can do the same shit. Like, there's no excuse for this, bro. They have not fixed certain crushing blows for Johnny Cage. I understand that his uppercut is pretty much universal for every character in the game. All the characters in the game can do this. That crushing blow is perfectly fine. But this nigga's parry needs to be changed. Okay, the only way that you might even be able to get this is during the first hit of the match, and most of the time I'm not even doing this shit because it's not worth it. It's just not worth it, because then you might end up getting hit, and what did you really get out of that? Nothing but a full combo punish on your bitch ass. Then the nut punch, this should be replaced with a throw crushing blow, right? I'll be perfectly fine with that. Not only that, this you should have to commit into the full string. You should have to commit into the full string in order to get that crushing blowout, right? So let me show you guys. Instead of it being 30%, it could be like, I guess 20% or some shit, or maybe 30%. Because if you think about it, you got characters that can get like 34% Gears with his bullshit ass crushing blows. Not unless they nerfed his crushing blow damage down a little bit. But overall, this is all I really had to say, man. Yeah, this is gonna be my last time talking about this type of shit, because, you know, I sound like a broken record, and, you know, I ain't got a right to complain about this, supposedly. You know, these ain't facts. This is just a nigga being a crybaby and shit. Okay. But I'm showing you guys clear evidence showing that this character still has major whiffing issues and shit. But with that being said, let me actually show you guys this quick video of me using his zoning variation, even though some people disagreed that it wasn't a zoning variation. So with that being said, roll the fucking clip.
Hit you with the rope-a-dope.
Stay away from me, you big bitch!
Dick! This dude probably played a lot of Negan.
Fuck you.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, come on. The fucking lag switch. It just kills me. I feel like he don't see this shit coming.
Yeah, this is funny as shit.
You don't see that shit coming. You don't see that shit coming.
I told you this was a zoning variation, bro. That's why niggas said this nigga was annoying. I'm done. I'm done. Oh shit. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I told you this was a zoning variation. I told you. That's why I don't use it. It's bullshit.
Are you fucking kidding me?